In this video, we're going to look at the concept of changing states of matter for your chemistry. Right now, this is very important. We're going to look at how matter changes from solid to liquid and to gas. Okay, so ensure you stay to the end of this video because you're going to understand this issue very well at the end of this video. And having done that, let's go into the details of the video. Okay, now I'm going to bring a diagram now that will help us understand the concept very well. We progress from there. All right, so let me get the diagram. Okay, so this is the diagram that will help us to understand these changing states of matter. All right, now there are various changing states of matter, and when matter changes from one state to another, there is a particular term that is used for it in chemistry. So you guys have to get used to these terms. You have to be able to know when a matter changes from one state to another, what such a state is called. Okay, so from this diagram we have here, now let's begin with the from liquid to solid and from solid to liquid. Now, if you look at this arrow, it shows us the changing state. This one here. Now, when matter changes from liquid to solid, is known as freezing. Okay, so when matter changes from liquid to solid, it is known as what? Freezing. Whereas when matter changes from this time around, the arrow is going this way. When matter changes from solid to liquid, it's known as what? Melting. Okay, a typical example is your ice block for freezing. All right, so when you put water inside a fridge or a freezer and allow it to cool, forming ice block, it will change from liquid state to what? Solid state. So such a change happening is known as what? Freezing. Whereas when we bring an ice block from fridge or freezer and keep it in a place in which there is heat or high temperature, bring it out of a cool place, so the matter will change from that solid state to a liquid state, which is known as what? Melting. All right, now let's look at this other side of it. When matter changes from liquid to gas and from gas to solid, what they are called respectively. When matter changes from liquid to gas, that is this arrow, is known as what? Evaporation. All right, for instance, when you are boiling something at a very high temperature, you will begin to see vapors going out into the air, or when the temperature of the atmosphere is too high and there is some water log outside due to increased high temperature of the atmosphere, you see those water will begin to disappear in form of vapor. So we call it what? Evaporation. Now, when matter changes from gas to liquid, that's this arrow here, we call it condensation. For instance, when you are cooking or when you are boiling something and you close the kettle or the pot, now when what you are cooking is at a very high temperature, the heat that is coming out from whatever that is being used, the increased heat that it is producing the vapor, since what you are using, the material you are using to cook or boil water at a very high temperature or at a high degree of heat supplied, the vapor coming out will not be able to escape, but they will be trapped by the cover of what they are being used to cook or boil something. So those vapor will change to liquid. So when gas changes to liquid, we call it what? Condensation. Okay, now let's look at this other side of it. This time around, when matter changes from solid to gas, and when it changes from gas to solid. Now, when matter changes from solid to gas, we call it what? Sublimation. Alright, for instance, your camphor. Okay, now when you keep camphor at a particular place, let's say you keep it in a particular place for like a week or more than a week. Alright, but then you come back to look at or look for that camphor, you see that the camphor will remain very small. What basically happened is that the matter, the camphor, was changing from solid water to gas. It was being reduced. It was escaping in a gaseous form. Okay, so we call it what? Sublimation. Whereas when matter changes from gas to solid, we call it what? Deposition. Okay, so these are the changing states of matter you have to know about for your chemistry. You need to know what these terms are, alright? What each change is called: freezing, melting, evaporation, condensation, sublimation, deposition. Okay, now one more thing is you have to be able to predict the state of a substance. Okay, you might be asked to predict what state a substance is in at a certain temperature. Now note that if the temperature is below the melting point of a substance, it will be a solid. Okay, whereas if the temperature is above the boiling point, it will be a gas. Okay, if the temperature is above the boiling point of a substance, it will be a gas. On the other hand, if it is between the temperature is between the 2 points, that's the boiling point and the melting point, okay, then it will be what? A liquid. So you have to be able to predict this when it is gas, when it is solid, or when it is liquid. Okay, so having known this, let's go to the class here. Hope there's something interesting from this video. Now, if you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of this video below. You'll see link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notifications. Also, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button for more videos like this. Like, share, comment on this video. Tell me how you feel for what you learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific question to ask regarding this topic, changing state of matter, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below and I'll be sure to give you a response. Now click on the end screen above and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.